So are your team retrospective feeling dull and uninspiring? Do you wish that there was a way to inject some energy and engagement into your agile processes? Meet birds, nerds, and turds. Yes, that's the name. A game designed by a passionate agile coach and a board game enthusiast. And so improvement doesn't have to be boring. So I'll self-introduce, right? The creator behind the magic of the game. I'm an agile coach and I love board games. And this conceptualizes itself really birds, nerds, and turds because it contains most of these things within the pack of cards, just the pack of cards. And it was a way for me to merge the best of both worlds with the teams that I was working with. A little bit of a dash of game spirit. And it's not just a game, but it's also an experience that adds excitement to retrospective that can get quite boring and not useful once you get into the same theme or rhythm. So picture this. It's a pack of cards of 52 cards. Each has a unique role to play. Right? You're going to have birds, yes, you're going to have nerds, and yes, you even have turds. And all is designed to ignite discussions, encourage reflection, and foster, at the end, team collaboration. That's what retros are about. You know that as a team that plays together, improve together. So inspired by the Agile principles of inflection, of reflection, of adaptation, the game really is not just about having fun, but it's also about achieving real results. And as far as the research highlighted, serious games offer a fresh perspective on resolving product decisions. Serious games deserve serious attention. Also, games and play are strategies in nature about learning. Think about how cats learn to fight or attack, right? They play with each other. So play, it does really act as a strategy in nature that we should learn from. So with birds, nets, and turds, you're not just playing a game, you are honing your team's ability to inspect, reflect, to self-assess, and yes, also to have a good laugh. That's also the intention. So how does it work? Let's say you are discussing or you're coming at the end of a particular feature or sort of a big release or something like that. You could do it theme that way, or you just can have a retro without a particular theme. Now, imagine this, each team member will have, let's say, one bird, one net, and one turd. And so you also have statements, which I try to write in a funny way. And so one tells a statement, and very quickly everybody votes at the same time. What do they think is better? A bird, which is neutral, nerd, which is good stuff, and turd, well, do I have to explain what that is? Now, if turds dominate the table, it's a clear signal for improvement. So the team is there to identify sort of what will be one experiment to try to tackle that situation. If nerds, majority are nerds, so all are nerds, well, you are in the right track. If there is big difference, well, the value is not on the votes itself, that may remind you something else, is the discussions that evolve from it. So discuss what works well, why that works well, because you may want to replicate that elsewhere. And I haven't got birds, but most of the things are birds, well, it's very neutral ground. What's the chance to sort of elevate? How can we brainstorm ideas to make it on a nerd status? Where those varied votes comes in, mixed feelings maybe call it, about a subject, that is where you really can help for the magic to happen. It's a perfect place to uncover the discrepancies and enhance the common understanding and unite the team towards, well, better outcomes and our common goals, which also is finding joy in the work that we do every day. So with this game, Birds, Nuts, and Turds, you are not just playing a game, you are playing for success. You can play it, obviously, 3D, but also you can play it 2D, and I play it 2D very often because most of the work that I do is remote. And so everybody has their own pack. And so we will go through the motions that way. And what else to say? Well, I'm very keen gamer, and I love when I convince other people to also get into games. So please let me be the excuse and have a bit of joyful discussion and play games. You never know. Just because I'm a gamer, I also design it in a way that has 4 different ways to play. Not just one, you're getting 4 games. Are you ready to transform your retros? Get the game. That's Nuts and Turds. And you can get it today very easily. You can click in the link in the video description. Check out the website. There is some FAQs, further information, and you can order from there as well. And get into the world of bird, nuts, and turds for your team. So infuse your retrospective with the spirit of a gamer and the wisdom of, well, a few years of experience, to say the least. So it's time to play, time to improve, and enjoy the journey.